Hello, my karmically connected friend. Do you know that your body is not simply flesh and bone, but a sacred temple containing a great universe of self-healing energy? We often have the habit of rushing to seek external medicine whenever we are sick, forgetting that the most talented doctor resides right within ourselves. Try to imagine a person lying on a sickbed, heart rate erratic due to anxiety and pain. But the moment that person closes their eyes, releases fear, and returns to fully rely on deep breath, miraculously, the heart rate begins to calm down, and the tense cells suddenly relax and soften. That is not a strange magic. That is the natural self-recovery mechanism being activated. The true medicine is within you. Today, let's explore 10 Golden Rules of Buddhism to awaken this miraculous energy, helping you transform your health and change your destiny. Right now, take a deep breath and silently affirm to the universe, I choose to heal. Rule 1. Conscious breathing. The first medicine. The first and most important rule: breathe consciously. My dear friend, breath is not merely air entering and leaving the lungs. In traditional medicine and Buddhist wisdom, the breath is the flow of life, the bridge connecting the body and the mind. There is a truth that, where the breath goes, energy follows. If your breath is shallow, intermittent, and stops only at your chest, the healing energy flow will be blocked, causing the body to accumulate toxins and tension. Conversely, when you breathe deeply, you are activating the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's natural rest and digest mechanism. This is when cells are most vigorously regenerated. Your breath is your first and free medicine granted to you by the universe. To help you practice immediately, I introduce the 4-6-8 breathing technique, an extremely effective method for lung cleansing and calming the mind. Inhale deeply through the nose for 4 seconds, feeling the abdomen inflate like a balloon, welcoming fresh energy. Hold the breath for 6 seconds. This is when oxygen deeply permeates every blood cell, nourishing the internal organs. And slowly exhale through the mouth for 8 seconds, drawing the abdomen in, expelling all turbid air, worries, and toxins. Commit to performing 10 such breathing cycles every morning upon waking, or whenever you feel anger or sadness overwhelming you. Don't rush to react. Breathe first. When you master your breath, you will master the flow of life energy within you. Rule 2. Purify your diet. After cleansing the breath, we move to the second rule. Purify your diet. My dear friend, in the view of Buddhism, food is not just fuel to fill the stomach. It is information. It is energy nourishing life. Ben tong konyup, illness enters through the mouth. Disease largely enters through the mouth. Try a small comparison. Imagine a fast food meal with processed, oily, preserved foods, eaten quickly while your eyes are glued to a phone screen full of negative news. And on the other side, a bowl of fresh, green, wholesome vegetable porridge, cooked with loving kindness and savored slowly in silence. Which meal, in your opinion, brings life energy, and which meal only brings false satiety but leaves a burden on the liver and kidneys? Before putting anything in your mouth, pause for a second and ask yourself, does this food truly nourish my life? Or does it sustain my illnesses? The rule here is not just about choosing clean, natural food, as minimally processed as possible, but more importantly, the way of eating. A simple bowl of rice eaten with deep gratitude and thorough chewing can be 100 times more nutritious than a luxurious feast consumed by a person full of worries and schemes. When you practice mindful eating, You send a signal of safety to the brain, helping the digestive system secrete the best enzymes to absorb nutrients. Practice for you. Starting today, commit to dedicating at least one meal a day to eating in complete silence. Turn off the TV, put away the phone. Look deeply at the food. Silently thank the earth and sky, and thank the farmers. Chew thoroughly until the food becomes liquid before swallowing. Transform every meal into a sacred ritual to honor your body. Rule 3. Cultivate inner silence. The third rule: cultivate inner silence. My dear friend, we are living in an ocean of noise. It's not just the honking horns, the TV sound, or the constant phone notifications, but more frighteningly, the noise inside the mind, the continuous thoughts, the anxieties about the future, and the torments of the past. Science has proven that when the mind is noisy, the nervous system is constantly placed in the fight or flight stress state. At this time, the body's energy is consumed externally instead of being used to repair the cells within. Therefore, silence is not emptiness, but an invisible healing medicine. Only when the mind is still can the body truly rest and begin the process of self-recovery. To practice this, I invite you to establish a silence ritual every evening. Dedicate just 10 minutes. Turn off the TV, put the phone in another room, and turn off all sources of artificial sound. Sit still on a chair or a quiet corner of the floor. Close your eyes and begin to observe. First, listen to the sounds around you. The sound of the wind, the fan turning, or the distant traffic. Don't judge them as noisy or pleasant. Just acknowledge their existence. Then draw your attention inward, listening to the sound of your own breath. As you sit still like this, the sediment of the mind will gradually settle down like dust in a glass of water. In that sacred space of stillness, the body's natural wisdom will be awakened to heal the deepest wounds. Remember, when the external noise fades, the inner life truly speaks. Rule 4. Honor your sleep rhythm. The fourth rule: honor your sleep rhythm. My dear friend, masters of meditation often compare deep sleep to a state of unconscious meditation. That is when consciousness temporarily retreats, allowing the body's natural wisdom to take over and repair damages at the most subtle cellular level. However, you need to understand that not all sleep has the same healing value. There is a golden time that nature has ordained, which is before 11 p.m. According to Eastern medicine and the body's biological clock, the period from 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. is when the liver and gallbladder are most active in detoxification, blood purification, and new energy regeneration. If you are still awake during this time, still glued to your phone screen, you are directly blocking this most crucial recovery process. The consequence is rapid aging, chronic fatigue, and a weakened immune system. The biggest enemy of healing sleep is the blue light from electronic devices. It fools the brain into thinking it is still daytime, preventing the production of melatonin, the miracle hormone of sleep. Therefore, to activate the self-healing ability, establish a sleep ritual every evening. About 30 minutes to 1 hour before sleep, say goodbye to the digital world. Dim the light in the room to a soft level. You can enjoy a warm herbal tea, like chamomile or lotus seed heart tea, to warm your stomach. Consider sleep a sacred date with your own body. When you respect the rhythm of nature, nature will reward you with abundant vitality the next morning. Go to bed before 11 p.m. and let your body do its miraculous work. Rule 5. Mindful walking. Walking in awareness. The fifth rule, mindful walking, Thien Hun, walking in awareness. My dear friend, life is movement. But instead of high-intensity exercises that add more stress to the body, Buddhism teaches us a gentle yet profound method of movement, which is mindful walking. Look at how we walk every day. We often rush like arrows, the mind busy thinking about the destination, forgetting the journey. Our feet stomp down unconsciously. But today, try to change. Imagine your feet are kissing the earth. Imagine that with every step, you are connecting directly with the energy of Mother Earth. According to traditional medicine, the soles of the feet contain thousands of nerve endings connected to the internal organs. Luk Fu Ngu Tang. When you walk slowly, setting your heel down and gently rolling to your toes, you are performing a natural massage for your heart, liver, kidneys, and lungs. Every mindful step helps activate the circulation of blood and qi, energy, breaking energy blockages in the legs and spine. Try practicing. With the left foot, you inhale freshness. With the right foot, you exhale fatigue. There is no need to go far, just walk in complete awareness. When you walk with gratitude, the earth will bloom beneath your feet. Silently repeat this mantra with every step. I walk to heal. Let every step be a tranquilizing medicine for your soul and body. Rule 6. Release suppressed emotions. The sixth rule. Release suppressed emotions. My dear friend, there is a truth in therapeutic psychology that the body keeps the score. We often think we get sick due to weather or bacteria, but the deeper root often lies in the emotional stones we intentionally bury. Let me tell you a real story. There was a woman who suffered from chronic stomach pain for 10 years. She went to all the hospitals, took all the best medications, but the pain kept returning without cease. It was only when she began practicing meditation and looking deeply within that she was shocked to realize the truth. The intense stomach pain did not come from food. It came from the resentment and suppressed anger toward her unconcerned husband that she had endured in silence for a decade. She had swallowed the anger instead of releasing it, and her stomach had to strain itself to digest that pain on behalf of her mind. When you suppress sadness, your liver cries. When you suppress fear, your kidneys tremble. Emotions do not naturally disappear. They turn into toxins, causing energy blockages and giving rise to illness. So how do we release them? Buddhism teaches us a wonderful method. Observation without judgment. See emotions as clouds drifting across the sky. Dark clouds may come. Thunder and lightning may flare up, but the sky is always there, vast and tolerant. Do not try to chase away the anger, nor cling to it. Just look at it and say, I see you. I allow you to pass through me and leave. Every day, dedicate 10 minutes to emotional journaling or sitting still and observing your mind. Unload the burden in your heart onto paper or let it flow out with your breath. Do not let your body become a cemetery burying negative emotions. Release them so that life can flow again. Rule 7. Connect with nature. The seventh rule, connect with nature. My dear friend, humans are not separate machines. We are flesh and blood of the earth and sky. But modern life, with its concrete buildings and insulating shoes, has inadvertently cut off this sacred connection, leaving us depleted and unbalanced. Did you know that sunlight not only helps synthesize vitamin D, but is also a powerful yang energy source that helps dispel gloom and depression in the soul? And the earth beneath our feet is a giant battery full of free electrons, negative ions. When your skin directly touches the soil or grass, an energy exchange process happens immediately. The excess positive charges caused by stress and electromagnetic waves in your body are neutralized, miraculously reducing inflammation and calming the nerves. Do not confine yourself in concrete boxes for too long. Every day, spend at least 10 minutes outdoors. Try taking off your shoes, letting your bare soles touch the soft grass or warm earth. That is when you are recharged by Mother Earth. Look up at the vast blue sky. When your gaze widens, your mind automatically loosens its grip on narrow worries. Listen to the rustling wind through the leaves, the birds chirping, or the waves crashing. Those are the most primordial healing sound frequencies. Take a deep breath of the scent of plants. You will see that you are not alone. You are embraced and nourished by the great arms of nature. Return to nature, so that nature can heal its long-lost child. Rule 8. Gratitude and positivity. The 8th rule. Gratitude and positivity. My dear friend, have you ever wondered why optimistic people are often less sick and live longer? Modern science and ancient wisdom meet at one point. Every cell in your body is listening to your thoughts every single moment. When you complain, blame, or hate your body, you are inadvertently injecting chemical signals of stress, cortisol, into your blood. Cells will contract, close their doors, and stop receiving energy. Conversely, gratitude is the highest vibrational frequency of healing. When you initiate a thought of gratitude, the brain secretes dopamine and oxytocin, natural tranquilizers that immediately relieve pain, reduce inflammation, and soothe the nervous system. Imagine your body as a garden. If you water it with love and appreciation, it will bloom brilliantly. If you water it with disgust, it will wither. The Buddha taught, mind precedes all mental states. Only when the mind is at peace can the body be at peace. You cannot expect a healthy body while nurturing a mind full of negativity and lack. To practice this, I invite you to do a small exercise before bed every night. Find 3 small things that you feel grateful for today. It could be grateful that your eyes are still bright enough to see your loved ones, grateful that your heart is still beating rhythmically, or simply grateful for having had a satisfying meal. And most importantly, whisper this mantra to your body: I am healing. Believe in it. When you entrust faith in your body, the body will repay you with a miraculous vitality. Rule 9. Moderation and balance. The 9th rule. Moderation and balance. My dear friend, the Buddha found the truth of liberation not in self-mortification, nor in reckless indulgence, but in the middle way, the middle way. Our health also adheres to this absolute law. The human body is a sophisticated biological system that constantly yearns for homeostasis. Yet we often push it into extremes. Sometimes we work desperately to the point of exhaustion. Other times we are lazily glued to bed. Sometimes we follow strict diets. Other times we overeat to satisfy emotions. These sharp swings between 2 extremes disrupt the biological rhythm, depleting our reserve energy. Remember the image of a guitar string. If it is too tight, it will snap. If it is too loose, it will not make sound. Only at the right tension will the music resonate. Learn to listen to the whispers of your body. Don't wait until you are parched before drinking water. Don't wait until you crash before resting. Eat when you are hungry and stop when you are just full. Work hard, but know when to stop to regenerate. Healing does not come from short-term extreme efforts, but from a gentle balance maintained every day. Treat your body with temperance and understanding. Rule 10. Compassion and loving kindness. The 10th rule. Cultivate compassion and loving kindness. My dear friend, did you know that anger, resentment, and hatred are the strongest poisons silently eroding your body every day? When you harbor animosity in your heart, your body will constantly be placed in a state of stress, producing toxins that cause inflammation and energy blockages. The Buddha taught, hatred is never appeased by hatred, but only by love. This is an eternal law. In the journey of healing, that love must first be directed toward yourself. Many people cannot recover because deep down, they are self-blaming, tormenting, or hating their weak body. But my friend, you cannot heal a body with which you are at war. Learn to embrace your pain like a mother holding a crying child, not like an enemy. Forgive your past mistakes. Forgiveness is the act of releasing stuck energy. When you let go of the burden of resentment, a huge amount of energy that was used to nurture hatred will be transformed to serve the regeneration of life. Love has the highest vibrational frequency. It has the ability to melt away all the emotional knots accumulated in the mind and body. Right now, place your hand on your heart, feel the warm rhythm, and whisper this sacred declaration: I love and heal. When the heart opens, the door to health will also swing wide open to welcome you back. My dear friend, we have gone through 10 doors to awaken the great physician within us. But please remember that knowledge only becomes wisdom when it is put into practice. A map is not the road. You must walk it yourself. Don't feel pressured to change everything at once. Today, I want to invite you to participate in a 24-hour healing challenge. Choose just one rule that resonates most with you from this video. It could be the 4-6-8 breath, mindful walking, or 3 points of gratitude before sleep, and commit to practicing it fully for the next 24 hours. Just one thing, but do it deeply. Leave a comment below to confirm your commitment. Today I choose. Name of your rule. When you write it down, you are sending a powerful signal to the universe and your own subconscious to begin the recovery process. If this video brings you a little peace, please hit the subscribe button and share it with your loved ones who need healing. Thank you for listening and believing in life. May your body and mind always be peaceful and filled with the energy of rebirth. Goodbye and see you again.